I have one big trick for all of your returns, including something on Amazon that will save you serious cash all season long. Hi, I'm the YouTube deal guy from matsdailydeals.com, and I am so excited because in my journey to help you save as much cash as humanly possible every day, I want to focus on the retailers that make it very difficult for returns, and then a few things you need to know to really work the Amazon system to your advantage. I got a few insider secrets which I am going to share. A reminder that on matsdailydeals.com, I have all of the deals that you've asked me to hunt down for you, and these are legit deals from merchants I trust, and I am very excited that this is a resource available for you year-round. Now, if I had to quickly break down the stores with the best and worst return policies before we get to Amazon, I want to show those to you, and just a reminder of what's available when you are doing your shopping. We live in a world of keeping your receipts and confusion, and by the time you make it up to the customer service center, sometimes a lot of doubt when you are trying to do a legit return. There are merchants that make my top list of best merchants for holiday returns, and really anywhere. Nordstrom has an amazing free shipping and free return policy where they will take any item back ever, with or without a receipt. With that being said, you never really want to take advantage of the system if you don't have to. That just obviously ruins it for future orders and customers, and you can get blacklisted and you might not have actually done anything wrong. But Nordstrom does make that available if you are shopping with them, if you do ever return this holiday season. IKEA has a no-nonsense return policy. Although I hate their shipping fees online, if you do have an IKEA store near you, they have a 365-day return period, although they do encourage you to keep your receipts safe for future returns. IKEA will let you return any product even if you've assembled it, as long as it's unused and in resaleable condition. Now that doesn't really make any sense because obviously if you've assembled the item, it's technically used, but IKEA is cutting you a break on that. There are other retailers like Zappos, which gives you free shipping and free returns all year long. So for example, if you were shopping for shoes from them, you can return from anywhere in the US for 365 days if you are not 100% satisfied. This is for unworn merchandise, so if you wear your shoes and run a couple of miles, you'd be violating that return policy. But that is, I think, a great return policy. Walmart, on the other hand, not so great in my opinion. You need a flow chart to figure out what department has what deal. Same with Best Buy, they have these very limited return windows. Apple, a 14-day return policy, give me a break. And Amazon does not actually have a good return policy in my opinion. Now, I am an Amazon insider. I'm not speaking on behalf of the company, and I do host live programming for them. But if you actually look at Amazon's return policy, we need to keep in mind that they do sell from merchants and resellers all over the world, and it's kind of hard to keep everything in the same line. They don't offer price matching, and they also have a 30-day return window. But a lot of us are actually paying to send those returns back to Amazon when you don't need to do that. I'm going to show you a couple of examples and then a quick trick to actually spare you overpaying for a return that may just simply be legit. Let's look at some of my recent purchases. For example, let's look at these Christmas lights. Now, if I were to return this to Amazon, let's select this. Now, with the exception of a few return reasons on this list, for example, inaccurate website description, item defective or doesn't work, didn't approve purchase, Amazon will cover your return shipping. But for a lot of other items, just because it is no longer needed, I don't need these. When you go to return the product, you are going to be hit with a return price. Now on these $18 lights, if I bring these to UPS and drop them off on my own, I'm being charged $8.82 to return these. That's a lot of money. On a Christmas tree, even though I got the free shipping to get the item sent to myself as a Prime member, it's $68 to return the tree. Now, obviously, if an item is defective, that's completely different. But a quick trick that I am going to show you will actually help avoid that. So there are two quick ways to do a better job with your returns. First, many products on Amazon have a signifier of free returns, which means you can send the item back as long as it's within the return window completely for free. Amazon will pay shipping both ways. Now, while that is primarily for clothing, I want to show you something else. Even something like a yoga mat will have free shipping and free returns which is phenomenal. But on other products, that's not going to be the case. Let's go to the Sonos as an example right now. Now, this does not have free shipping and free returns. So when you add this to your shopping cart, and I don't recommend the electronics plans on a lot of purchase either, mark the item as a gift. Now, I'm not saying exploit this vulnerability. I'm not saying that lie about items and mark every item as a gift, but perhaps a lot of the items that we buy is for a significant other. Perhaps a book for my daughter is actually legitimately a gift. If you mark it as a gift, even if it is going to your address that you inhabit, you are actually getting yourself a much better return policy because you can send the item back without paying the return shipping. Yes, there are complicated situations where the person that sent it to you may get billed the return shipping depending on what you're buying, but this does help eliminate a lot of charges. In other situations, like for the return of this car seat, if you return it to an Amazon preferred place, like the UPS store for the specific location, or you have an Amazon Dropbox that you can bring this to, or an Amazon bookstore if that happens to exist in your city, you can drop the product off without paying any additional fees. It really involves a little bit more of a search in terms of how you're going to return your product. And yes, if you do mark the item as a gift and it's a legit gift, you are saving, in many cases, the return shipping. Now, I'm not telling you to mark items as a gift, as I said, if they're not a gift. I'm not telling you to job the system, but this is a great box that you can simply check in many cases where an item is a gift, but why should you have to pay $20 or $30 to send it back because it just didn't appeal to you and you happen to buy 99% of your products from Amazon on a daily basis? Don't ruin it for everyone, but just a quick trick that may actually make a difference for you because return after return after return adds up. And one thing that I've noticed in terms of my dealings with different people, a lot of people don't even actually realize they're paying the return shipping to Amazon when they send it back. They're just kind of clicking a few boxes. It goes by very quickly, and you may not realize that you're paying $14, $15 to return Christmas lights. All right. Now, if there are other ways that you would like to save money, whether it's this time of year, later in the year, I'm here all the time to help you keep those bills low where they belong. And I would love to be the person to assist you with that. So leave me a comment. Let me know where it is that you need a little bit of help. Maybe there's a little bit of confusion tied to what streaming service you should subscribe to, or what type of meal plan, or what type of products you should and should not buy. I'm here all the time to help you with those decisions. And if you're not yet subscribed, I'd love to have you along on a regular basis. This is what you can do. Click on my oversized head right here to subscribe to this channel if you need help turning on your notifications, or leaving a comment, demo on how to do that up there. And that last big roundup of deals I featured to save you money right over here.